Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Man at second with one away. Now here is Eddie Wood. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. In the air, right field. Weimer makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Top half of the third inning, and here is Eddie Wood. Montgomery back to work. Fought off foul. And the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. And he deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. One away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And a pitch. That one the other way. Oh, he botches it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
This one in the air. Settles under this one. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. Wood, in his second season, just 19 years old. And he was born in Germany. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. And they put the tag on him for the... Up next for the Pirates, Eddie Wood. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Bounced up the middle. The underhand flip. They take the force out, and that is... And now the DH. Eddie, bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Bounce to the right. Donovan. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals, even this series, up at a game apiece.
He closes out his 50th career save, so that one has a little extra meaning to it. You don't collect this many saves by accident.
Eddie Wood, the next Pirate to hit.
Catcher, Eddie Wood.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. I can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Nootbaar hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Bichette goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good.
Now batting, catcher, Eddie Wood.
Hard hit, right side. Over to Goldie. And that'll do it. Offense.
Up next for the Pirates,
Wood, in his second season, just 19 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
That's hard hit on the line. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Pirate back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Bo Bichette. Now a drag bunt, third base side. On to first, and Bichette is retired. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Eddie Wood. Foul ball.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Swing and a base hit. Around third. The relay. The tag out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the catcher, Eddie Wood. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they still lead. Wood did not have a banner showing in this one. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Here now is our final line score.
Man at second with 1 away. Eddie Wood, the next Pirate to hit. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. That one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Abrams, the runner at second with 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Bounced up the middle. Donovan tosses to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to
bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Cardinals, number 91. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your...
Now batting, the catcher, Eddie Wood.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now it's the power speed combo. Eddie Wood. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Kicks and deals. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great...
And here's the catcher, Eddie Wood. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat in less than 9.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner at first with 2 away. Eddie Wood, the next Pirate to hit. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Hey, your pitch.
0-2 now. Flares it into the outfield. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 8 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big... At the plate for Pittsburgh, Eddie Wood. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. On the ground. Steps on the bag for one. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
One out, bases empty. And that's a little bit high. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Up the middle. Tosses to first, and they got him. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. That ends the inning. Eddie Wood, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Double play ball to second. Torres. Off balance feed. There's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Hamilton with a move to first. And he's back in safely. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to third. Candelario on to first. And that'll do it. Wood with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
25, Pittsburgh Pirates.
And now, Anthony Volpe.
Night for the Yankees. The shortstop.
The pitch.
Anthony Volpe.
Foul ball there.
First pitch, 7:06.
Outside low. And the count is 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. The 2-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Celestino under it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Alex Verdugo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
1 out, base is empty. Misses. And that's ball 1. Now this is in the air down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And that's in there at the knees.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down. Man at second with 1 away. Up next for the Pirates, Eddie Wood. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Man at second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So here's Wade now.
The first baseman, Lamont.
Grounder might be 2 to second. Abrams back to first, and that is a double play. Now batting Jamer Candelario. There's a swing and a miss. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. And that one in the air center field. Celestino moving under this one. Brings it in. And that is...
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Ripped on the ground to second. Torres over to first. That'll end the inning after. Back here in Pittsburgh, top half of the third inning. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
Brendan
First pitch, and he just misses. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Here's Chris Bryant now.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Fastball for a strike. The Yankees down by 4 here in the second game of the series. Swings and misses, struck him out. Luis Torrens stepping in now for the Yankees. And ball 1. The other way, Shanuel. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he deals. Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Verdugo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is downstairs.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
And they'll do it again. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Struck him out looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They still find themselves down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eddie Wood.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Judge puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Gleyber Torres. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Torres, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Here comes a pitch. That misses, and a count 2-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 0 for 1 so far. 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. 2 outs, base is empty. Jamer Candelario now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And down on strikes. And there's one away.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And the batter now, Chris Bryant. His first at bat was a strikeout. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Torrens. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 0-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
They got it for out number 2. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Pitch is in there. And it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. On the ground. They get the force. And that is the inning. Make it 6. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Eddie Wood. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that one hops the wall. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run scores.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So 2 down at the plate for Pittsburgh, Marcell Ozuna. Man at second, and he walked him.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." And a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, catcher.
And now, Andy Rodriguez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 8 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. The wind of the pitch. Strike 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Chapman over to first in time. And Verdugo is set down. Judge, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at PNC Park, and here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. And the pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rodriguez drifts towards it, and a foul ball. 0-2 now. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
That one to first. Shanuel steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Brendan Rodgers, the next to hit, just missed. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Profar settles under it, makes the grab, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Eddie Wood.
Hitter, Eddie Wood.
Gonzalez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Gonzalez, a 6-foot lefty. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Ground ball left side. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Chris Bryant. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. So up next, Luis Torrens. To third, Chapman. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Volpe stands in now and watches strike 1. They're down to their final strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
Now one
right side, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Pirates, even this series, up at a game apiece.
terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant, efficient with his pitch count, got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.